Did you know that nearly 30% of North America's native bee species nest in above-ground cavities or tunnels? These bees, including mason bees and leafcutter bees, play a crucial role in pollinating fruits and vegetables. Unlike honeybees, tunnel nesting bees are solitary, non-aggressive, and don't produce honey or form swarms. By providing them with safe nesting spaces, we can help conserve their populations and support healthy gardens and farms. Bee hotels are a simple, effective way to offer these resources, making them not just a conservation tool, but also a fun and educational project for all ages. Let's explore how you can build and manage a bee hotel to welcome these important pollinators into your landscape. Tunnel nesting bees, such as mason bees and leafcutter bees, are found across the United States. Mason bees are most active in the spring, while leafcutter bees take over in the summer. These bees use natural cavities like beetle holes in wood, hollow stems, or even human-made structures to build their nests. Each female bee creates her own nest, dividing it into brood cells and sealing each with mud, leaves, or petals. These solitary bees are gentle and rarely sting, making them perfect neighbors for your garden. By understanding their habits, you can better design a bee hotel that meets their needs and encourages them to stay and thrive. Understanding the life cycle of tunnel nesting bees helps you time your bee hotel setup and maintenance. In early spring, mason bees emerge from nests made the previous year, while leafcutter bees appear in summer. After mating, females select a new cavity and start constructing brood cells, each provisioned with pollen and an egg. The cells are sealed with mud, leaves, or petals. Larvae hatch, feed on the pollen, and develop through the summer, eventually pupating and overwintering as prepupae or adults. Some species even have 2 generations per year. This cycle repeats annually, so providing clean, safe nesting sites is essential for their continued success. Building a bee hotel is a creative and flexible project. You can use simple materials like bundles of hollow plant stems, bamboo, or cardboard tubes. The key is to provide a variety of tunnel diameters, ranging from 1/16 to 1/2 inch and lengths between 5 and 8 inches. Arrange the stems so each has one closed end and bundle them tightly using tape, string, or wire. For those with woodworking skills, drilling holes of various sizes into untreated wood blocks is another great option. Remember, the bees don't care about fancy designs. What matters is safety, protection from rain, and a range of nesting options. Selecting the right materials ensures your bee hotel attracts a diversity of bee species. Hollow or pithy plant stems like bamboo, raspberry sumac, and sunflower are excellent choices. For wood blocks, use untreated lumber or logs at least 4 inches thick, and drill holes of varying diameters. Avoid using treated wood or rubber bands, as these can harm bees or degrade quickly. Containers like aluminum cans, milk cartons, or PVC pipes can also be used to hold bundles of stem. Adding a protective overhang and optional wire mesh helps shield the nests from rain and predators, keeping your bee guests safe. Location is key for a successful bee hotel. Place your hotel facing southeast to catch the morning sun, about 4 to 5 feet above the ground. Attach securely to a post, building, or tree to prevent movement from wind. Ensure there are plenty of flowering plants nearby that bloom from early spring through summer, such as willow, maple, bee balm, and coneflowers. These provide essential pollen and nectar for both mason and leafcutter bees. By situating your bee hotel near a variety of blooms, you'll help bees find food and encourage them to nest in your hotel year after year. Regular maintenance is crucial for a healthy bee hotel. Each winter, clean out old nesting tubes with pipe cleaners or replace them entirely. For wood blocks, use a mild bleach solution to prevent disease buildup. Rotate 2 sets of tubes, one for active use and one for cleaning after bees emerge. Monitor your hotel throughout the season for signs of moisture, ant infestations, or wasp nests. Protect against predators with wire mesh and keep the area free from pesticide. By keeping your bee hotel clean and safe, you'll support healthy bee populations and reduce the risk of pests and disease. A bee hotel may attract a variety of fascinating species. Mason bees like the blue orchard bee and Japanese horn-faced bee are common spring visitors, while leafcutter bees such as the giant resin bee and flat-tailed leafcutter bee appear in summer. You might also spot small carpenter bees, woolcarder bees, and even solitary wasps. Occasionally, kleptoparasitic bees may lay their eggs in the nests, but these are rare and usually don't harm the overall bee population. Observing these guests is a wonderful way to learn about local biodiversity and the important role these insects play in pollination. By building and managing a bee hotel, you're making a positive difference for wild bees in your local ecosystem. With the right materials, thoughtful placement, and regular care, bee hotels provide essential nesting sites and support pollination of nearby flowers and crops. They also offer a unique opportunity to observe bee behavior and learn about nature up close. Whether you're a gardener, farmer, or nature enthusiast, creating a bee hotel is a rewarding project that benefits both bees and people. Start today and watch your garden come alive with the gentle buzz of wild pollinators.